it's like 8:30, but I'm excited because there's a coffee shop. I rarely go to downtown. I live so far away. It's like 30 minutes. So a few years ago, I went to this coffee shop near downtown and I loved it. It was huge. They open at 7. My plan is to get to the coffee shop at 7 and then start heading out to the court at 7:50ish. That's my plan. Hopefully I do wake up. It's 5 on a Sunday. Well, no, imaginary watch. It's 6 on a Sunday. I'm gonna prepare my hair. I use this Pillow Soft Curls. I'm trying out this new product and so far I love it. This is gonna be my first time going to jury duty and I don't know what to wear. Like, do I have to wear something professional? I don't want to get chosen. I don't know where to park downtown. I rarely drive downtown. Last time I went downtown, I drove the wrong way. Luckily there was no, the reason why I drove the wrong way was because there was no traffic and I didn't know where to go, but luckily there was no traffic, so I quickly turned to the right way. Oh my god. Well, actually, since I didn't know where to park, luckily I read the page, the mail jury summons, the badge, whatever, and it gave directions to where to park. But the only free parking is 4 minutes away, a 4-minute drive. So I'm gonna have to take the bus for the first time. I'm excited for that too. Kind of nervous. I'm honestly just gonna wear a t-shirt and some slacks and Converse. I think that's business casual. That's all I can do, okay? I have to do my duty as a civilian of this county. I did wanted to wear some jewelry, but I think we have to go through the metal detectors and I don't want to have to take it off. These are gonna be the slacks. I don't know why these like to attract the detergent stains. I don't know what kind of stains they are. I already tried to take them off. Oh my god, it has some on the booty too. Shit. It's fine. It'll be fine. The point is not to get picked. So I am excited to go to this coffee shop because of the vibe. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. As a woman of color, most of these coffee shops in downtown, there are not a lot of people of color. And I feel kind of awkward. I've been meaning to finish this book for a long time. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Hey, I guess that's a good mantra to go to this coffee shop tomorrow, to don't give a F. So, there you go. I'm gonna wear all black. Hopefully they don't choose me. I'm running late. I don't know if I parked on the right spot or not. Oops, my bad. I thought I was going to the... Oh my god, I found it. Sunscreen time. Oh my god, hopefully I didn't have to get the ticket validated because I didn't get it validated. Oops. But the London fog was delicious. It was yummy. Nice. Now I'm on my way to where I'm going to get on the bus. Well, that was something. I came to another destination because I need a drink. I also want some fried pickles. It was a long day, so I got to the courthouse at 8. The appointment was 8:30, but I got there at 8:10. Well, I got at 8, there at 8ish, but there was a lot of people, you know, check-ins, and they have to check through the barcode. It's 5:30. It's been a long day, and guess who's not gonna go to work for the next 4 days? Me, this girl. This is what I get for being quiet. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Yeah, I am not ready for this trial, but I have to be. I believe everything happens for a reason, so I'll do my best. I was gonna stop to get a drink, but I only stopped at the restaurant. They didn't sell cocktails, so I only got fried pickles and a pie. Bed is finally done, right? It's 7:18 p.m. I don't know why I did it if I'm just gonna go ahead and go to sleep. But I want to share the point of me wearing a t-shirt and tennis shoes was to not get taken seriously, thus not get chosen to be a juror. But unfortunately, I was sadly chosen to be a juror. I'm still kind of getting emotionally prepared. I'm gonna need a drink every day because it's gonna be difficult. It was my first time going to jury duty. First time getting a letter, first time going, and first time freaking getting chosen. All those three things happened in one go. Like life said, here you go, slap it in your face and go ahead and do your job as a civilian American citizenship. American citizen. I don't really watch a lot of Netflix Law and Order, CSI, or CSI. I don't know what the show is called, but like those kind of shows. I don't really have like an idea of how it is, but I do have to mention I did watch The Lincoln Lawyer, excuse me, because it was one of the top shows in Netflix. That's why I watched it, and it was pretty interesting. And when I entered the jury room, I did notice that the prosecutor staring down at us, like as soon as we went into the room, analyzing us, studying us, how we acted. And they did ask questions. I don't know if y'all have ever been, and I don't even think they pay that much. Now I have to worry about what I'm gonna wear every day, unfortunately. Right now, since I don't have slacks or pants, I'm washing the ones that I wore today. Oh, and I have this blazer. I think I do have a blazer. Let me see. Luckily, I do have a blazer. I want to share a crazy, interesting anecdote with y'all. So we had a couple breaks, right? This was the first or second break. Outside of the courtroom, there's a long hallway with benches. The courtroom that we were in, it was like at the end of this hallway at point 8. During the break, all of the people were scattered in around that point 8 area, like close to the courtroom. But I wanted to sit down. Luckily, there were some free open benches on the other end of the hallway, point B. So I went and sat down, and I noticed not a lot of the jurors were wearing suits with their button-ups and their slacks on, dressy. We were all like business casual. When I went and sat down, I noticed this guy, this redhead, was sitting not in front of me, but like in front of me, like this. Like say you're in front of me, but he was like on that bench. He was all suited up, white button-up with a black blazer and black slacks, and he was tall and he was redhead. Now, I don't know what's wrong with me and redheads. I don't like to say that I have a type, but something about redheads and I, okay? But he was a redhead and he was tall and he looked handsome. He looked cute, but he also looked young, like in his early 20s. And I thought he was a juror. Side note, on the type part, I do like redheads. I do find myself being attracted to redheads. But I also like me a dark Afro-Latino man with long curly hair, okay? Like dark, kind of like who would look like me. So anyway, so he was sitting down next to me, right? That's when we were taking the break. I don't know what we were waiting for, and I just looked at him like he was looking at me like for a second or so, and then I was looking at him just not like staring, okay? But I did notice him. That's the word. I did notice him. He was cute. He was handsome. Since I thought he was a juror and I saw that he was wearing slacks and like a button up and a blazer, I was like, damn boy, you kind of overdid it. And look at me, the opposite, who severely underdressed. But anyway, so a few minutes later, the police came out and said, okay, we're gonna go on a lunch break, be back in an hour and 30 minutes. So where all the people were clustered outside of the courtroom, the elevators were close by, and there was like 80 of us. It would have taken a few minutes to get, oh, mind y'all, we were on the 8th floor. I forgot that we were on the 8th floor. The bench that I was sitting at, like in front of me, there was like a door for the stairs. And since in my workplace, I take the stairs, and I was like, let me take the stairs. You know, everyone's gonna go through the elevators. There's a lot of people. It's gonna be a long wait. So I was like, might as well take the stairs, right? I forgot we were on the 8th floor. That That was not a good idea. I took the stairs. I opened the door. I saw that there were stairs. First few steps, it was okay, right? I didn't even look to see how many steps there were. You know, when like in the stairs, you can look over and see how far down stairs go. I did not do that. I was just like going down the stairs. I was like, I'm gonna get there, get down there faster than these people who are going to the elevators. We're gonna take a long time, taking their time. I was walking down, minding my own business, and then like a couple of stairs down, I noticed that someone opened the door and they were also coming down the stairs. Getting down took a while, okay? And then past a few floors, I was seeing the sign that said staff only to get out of the stair area. And I was kind of getting a little scared. I was kind of getting a little doubtful that there was going to be an open accessible door all the way down to exit. By the end, I was going down the stairs slowly. I was getting closer down to the first floor. I thought it was the first floor, but it wasn't. As I was going down the stairs slower and slower, I noticed like the other person was approaching where I was, and then I looked up and it was a guy, the tall guy with the red hair. And as soon as I saw him, I told him, I'm not sure taking the stairs was a good idea. And then he was like, hey, I trusted you. I saw you coming down and I trusted you. I also came down. I was like, oh. And I should have said, like, didn't anyone tell you not to trust the strangers? Oh yeah, so we both got down to the last door, the last floor. I don't know why he followed me all the way down. Oh, I guess because like the other doors didn't seem like accessible or open because it said staff only. So we got down to the last door, right? And it said, keep out, door to remain locked. And I told him, aw, shit. He just kept quiet. And I was like, I don't think this is a good idea. He just looked at it too. But then I just thought they wouldn't keep it open till like for people coming down the stairs, right? So I just opened it. Luckily it opened, but it was the basement. It was not the first floor, it was the basement. So he followed me out and it was kind of awkward. So we were just walking around. I don't know, he kept on following me, so I just kept on turning. I turned a hallway and then I turned another one and then I heard some voices and then he said, yes, this is the basement. And as soon as I heard the voices, I told him, we might be going the right way because I hear some voices. He just kept quiet. He seemed like very quiet. So when we found the voices, there were like two people outside of the elevators, and I guess they came to the wrong floor too, because there were the two guys that were also up on the 8th floor. So anyway, so that's the first part. So I thought he was a juror, right? And I was like, damn boy, you kind of overdressed, because he was also, I noticed him, well, at first when I saw him I thought he was I was like, where did he come from? Because I didn't see him in the courtroom. Well, first of all, there was a lot of people, but then once we came back from lunch, I saw him. He was sitting like all the way at the back, and then I was like, is he a juror or is he not? But then I noticed when the lawyer was asking questions to other jurors, he didn't ask him a question. So I was like, maybe he's not. That's when I realized that maybe he was not a juror. He was like there, maybe he's in law school or something, I don't know. But he was just sitting there quiet. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what people do. I don't understand all of this law and order. He was handsome, and I don't know if I will see him again. Sorry y'all if this anecdote was very confusing. I'm not very good at telling stories or explaining myself.
A ver si miradas cruzan dirección. Si es así, se quedan en pausa los ojos.
Hi, end of second day of, what's today? Holy shit. Oh, end of first day. I'm so sorry. End of first official jury day. It was interesting. I'm here at the thrift store because I came to find a blazer. Luckily, I did find one for $40. It wasn't half off though. Luckily, it was cheap. Hey, you know what? Hold up. Now, hey. Got my snacks. I got to the court in time. However, I was the last person to enter the juror room where we all sit down. It was kind of embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. I know I cannot say much about the trial without saying too much. My experience, it's been way less dramatic than the TV shows. Having to think that someone's life depends on your decision. 12 people coming together deciding on one thing, like if whether a human being should be guilty or should be not. Yesterday during my lunch break, I was trying to find a certain restaurant. It's called Yoke here in downtown Fort Worth. Yesterday I couldn't find it, but today I did find it, luckily. And I noticed that yesterday I was walking in that street, like even in front of it. Today the trial started at 9 to 5. Well, 9 to like 5 something. Tomorrow we're gonna go later. It's gonna start from 1 to 6. Guys, I gotta update y'all. The cute guy from yesterday, he was there. He was sitting on the defendant's side, and I don't know like what his job consists of or what. I don't know if he's like a law student. I don't know if he's like, because the lawyer of the defendant has his own law firm, so I'm not sure if he's like an intern at his law firm or if his job consists of something else, because what I did notice was that he was taking a lot of notes. He was taking like a lot of notes during the trial, and he was also looking at us, at the jurors specifically. So I don't know if he studies us, but he was there. I did notice him. He wasn't wearing his full blazer, and he was just wearing like white button up. So I thought his hair was red. But at the end of the trial, they dismissed the jurors first, and when we were going to the elevators, I saw him and he was walking towards the elevators in front of me. So I saw his, like, the back of his head, and I noticed that his hair wasn't red. It was like more like yellowish, like golden, but that was very interesting. So I noticed that he wasn't a redhead, but from the front he looks like a redhead. And we were all like, a lot of the jurors, and him, I think he was the only non-juror, because we were all trying to go home. I just know we were all crammed up, and he was the only non-juror that was in there. And I wanted to, because you know the incident yesterday about the stairs, like I was gonna say something like, oh, so no stairs today to him, but I understand and I respect that we cannot mingle and talk to other people so I just didn't talk to him. It's barely the first day, so it's gonna take, they say that it will probably take the whole week, so from Monday through Friday, so I'm gonna miss a whole week of work. I don't know how I feel about that. I know they are only paying like $6 a day. I'm kind of, now that I'm seeing how everything works, I am glad the universe or God or whatever you believe in, I am glad that I am experiencing this to see how everything actually works in real life compared to like Netflix shows. Let me take a bite of this puerquito. This is my favorite. Oh my god, it's so delicious. Today is Wednesday, so the second day of trial. They're gonna start later at 1. I still don't want to invest in the earbuds because they're very expensive. These are like $25. First, I like to take off the excess of lotion on my eyebrows, and then I learned this trick from Michelle Phan. She used a translucent powder to mattify the eyebrows. Thanks to Michelle Phan, I found that mattifying the eyebrows, they last longer. And I just use an eyebrow pencil to fill them in. Clear eyebrow gel. I haven't really tried others. This is the only one I've tried and I still like it. I like to use this CC cream from Supergoop. On the lids, I use this one. I bought this lip stain in Mexico for 20 pesos, which is around $1, and it works wonders. It lasts the whole day. So put it right here. Like disperse it. Final step is the sunscreen. I don't know how I feel about being in a position where your opinion, your thought process, your decision, part of your decision will affect someone else's, can potentially affect someone else's freedom. I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. I'm trying not to be biased. I'm trying my hardest to give like a fair, not be biased and like be fair. I don't understand like how common people, we all have like normal jobs, are put in this position where our decision will affect someone else's liberty. This is where we arrive to get on the bus. Let me try to park.
Turn left, then turn left.
No one there. I got here at 12:04. The court thing starts at 1. Hello. Friday. I thought today was gonna be the last day, but we're gonna come back Thursday. And I was on my way home and I saw that there's this festival going on, so I stopped to buy. And I got really hungry and I spilled Mexican food and I stopped by and they have a bowl. They have tacos, but I got a bowl. And I'm excited. I'm in my car eating it. I only had a chocolate croissant early on. Crunchy. It's been a long week. I think all the jurors thought today was gonna be the last day, but by 12ish, 2ish, I mean, we're kind of like, is today gonna be the last day? We all agreed that we should take our time deliberating. Okay, let me explain why I look kind of weird looking. So I was on my way home, right? Instead of taking the freeway, I decided to take the streets. I saw that that this festival was going on. It's called Friday on the Green, and yesterday I had seen it on their Instagram, but by the end of today I had forgotten. But when I passed by it, I said, skirt! I'm an adult, I need some me time after this long ass week. I don't regret it, but I didn't have as much of a good time that I expected. Like, there was a lot of people and I wanted some drinkity drink. I really wanted some ice cold water, but there was no, I mean, I don't know if anyone sold water. I said, okay, I need water, but I was also feeling like in a little mood of an alcoholic drink. So I saw this vendor, I think it's a local Fort Worth brewery. I just saw the can, the letter said paleta de mango. I thought it was cider. I got excited, but then when she gave it to me and then I tried it, I was like, this is not cider, this is beer. But this one had a good aftertaste. Like, you can definitely taste the mango, the paleta. I just had one drink, one beer. So I decided to stand near a tree by myself. And it is an interesting concept as a single woman, not as a single as a not having a partner, but as a single woman, like as a just one person hanging out in a crowd where the majority of the people are in groups. It is an interesting concept. It's been, is it the first time that I hang out by myself like that? I think it was one of my first times going into a crowded space. I'm trying to do that more, get out of my comfort zone. I do love spending time by myself. That wasn't hard to do, but I'm not gonna lie, I did feel out of place. that was that. And then after that, I was like, it's kind of boring, nothing's going on. I wanted some ice cream, so I walked like 10 minutes ago. Melt ice cream. That ice cream was good. That little one scoop was $4. I'm not gonna lie, that was expensive. After that, I was very thirsty, so I stopped at a liquor store and I wanted like a kombucha, like a refreshing drink, preferably non-alcoholic. So I found this CBD infused sparkling water. It wasn't too good, but I drank it. So it's been a long day. When they told us that it was gonna be time to deliberate, I don't know, I just felt super nervous, like a big old burden was put on me. The jurors, we were discussing how some of us felt it's so weird that we have no knowledge, we're not professionals, we ordinary people are put in that position. I even said, same, I'm a college dropout, I don't know what I'm doing here. When we were discussing that, I said, I'm gonna be honest guys, I did not answer the questionnaire professionally when they asked the question about how do you take alcohol, and I told them that I answered, I put down, I take it slow and cold, and they all started laughing. I was like, oh my god, I'm making a whole crowd laugh. What is going on? A few breaks later, I made them laugh again when I said, if someone comes and the cop is gonna be so unprepared, he is on his phone, he looks so young, and they all laughed. They all said yes, because I noticed the cop he's just on his phone and he looks younger than I do. Oh, and then there was the translator. He was sitting down. I think he got tired on his feet or something, but he took off his shoes. He was off on full-on socks mode. He was over there like comfortably sitting down, feet on another chair, or was it a speaker? I don't know. The point is he had his feet on top of something with no shoes on, full on socks mode. He was over there translating while wiggling his toes. I just kept on staring. It was So today we thought it was gonna be the last day, but today's Friday. The judge said we have to go back in next Thursday, and he said hopefully maybe we might be done Thursday, if not Friday, which is totally fine. Like, we need as much time to discuss and deliberate. Oh yeah, and that redhead guy, he was there. We did not reach a verdict today. We are going to come back tomorrow. So we were deliberating for a little bit, but we all decided that no one was going to change our mind. It was 6 to 6. We told the judge, and the judge said to come back tomorrow. There was tension in the bus coming here. There was like a few who parked here, because some of us park in the free parking, the others park in the garage, and they pay $15 a day. But the ones who got on the bus, there was like some tension. I wore jeans today. A lot of the other jurors were wearing jeans, so I didn't feel as bad for not wearing slacks. I think I'm just going to go to sleep because my head is hurting from too much thinking. Hopefully I'll be able to go to sleep. Do I know if tomorrow's gonna be the last day? No. I decided to come early today to stop at the coffee shop. I've tried 3 of their drinks. They're all delicious. There's 2 more drinks I want to try. I'm gonna try the lavender oats. metal detector didn't want to let me go through. I think it was because this. I am on my way to the same coffee shop.
Fue pura suerte entre destino y casualidad. Encontrarnos en la oscuridad. No existe el tiempo mientras piel con piel podamos bailar. Y no podernos despegar.
What a freaking 2 weeks it's been. Being a jury, I do not recommend. Bad experience, 0 stars. No. I am so glad to be home.